The Ohio State University iTunes U site is more than online educational courses. There are a wide variety of lectures, news, and announcements downloadable as podcasts. One of the most popular video podcasts right now is 20th Century Spanish Poetry by Associate Professor Emeritus Steve Summerhill. The video is part of the Expand Your World section produced by the Foreign Language Center. The lecture was downloaded more than 750 times in the first 2 weeks on iTunes U. Summerhill was quite surprised about the ranking.
And I chose arguably the most famous Spanish poet of the 20th century, Federico García Lorca. Wonderful poet. And I started with him. I guess I knew that audiences of Spanish poetry would know Lorca, and typically they love Lorca. I was guessing they wouldn't know any other poets off the top of their heads, particularly. And so I kind of added lesser-known poets at the end, using Lorca as my lead and my justification, and then these other poets.
Canción de jinete. Córdoba, lejana y sola. Jaca negra, luna grande y aceitunas en mi alforja. Aunque sepa los caminos, yo nunca llegaré a Córdoba. Por el llano, por el viento, jaca negra, luna roja. La muerte me está mirando desde las torres de Córdoba.
I didn't even know what iTunes U was, I have to admit. I've subsequently found out. I went on there and figured it out and saw me yesterday for the very first time. But I don't know, 700 and more is pretty good. I'm glad. I'm very happy to hear. I think possibly again, well, it doesn't say that this is Lorca, but if you know anything about Spain and anything about Spanish poetry, you would hear the name Lorca. And although the title doesn't have Lorca in it, it wouldn't take long for you to realize that it begins with Lorca, readings by Lorca. And some of Lorca's poetry is just extraordinary poetry. So I would think that might be attributable to part of the popularity of it, but I have no real idea. Certainly isn't me. It's not me. It's the poetry.